Get ready for a game changer tonight's kids. Side effects may include mic trap.
Consult your doctor.
Subscribe now for a week-long free Grant O'Brien.
Hi, I'll take your credit card information.
Get 50% off with promo code RICOCHUNKER.
Or you can buy me 10 for 1.
And your host, me. I've been here the whole time. This is Game Changer, the only game show where the game changes every show. I am your host, Sam Reich. I am joined today by these three lovely contestants. Now, you all understand how the game works.
Yes.
At this point, I do.
Yeah, we've kind of done this a couple times.
That's right. It's a game samer. A game so nice we had to play it thrice. This time with physical props delivered to each of your respective homes. Mic trap.
Oh.
Would you do me the honor of opening up box number 1?
Oh.
Yes. This tape to make to prove that I didn't open it before this point.
You have until I cut you off to sell me a candelabra bike attachment.
Now you're labeling what this is. You're calling this. Sam, let me ask you this. Where are you from?
Trap, I'm from Transylvania.
Transylvania, home of Dracula and other ghoulies and beasts. Well, so if you're from a place like Transylvania, which is in Romania, maybe, what better way to get around in this era, where we're all worried about the environment, we're all worried about connecting with our communities, than biking. But you know, we've all been there. You want to bike to the office, you're covered in sweat. You're wearing these weird, stretchy lycra pants, make you look like a goober. Let's be honest, it's not very sophisticated. Wouldn't you like to add a dash of sophistication to your bike ride? A little taste of the feeling you get with fine dining, or entering a beautiful mansion, or a sense of history about the place. That's what the candelabra bike attachment is for.
Mm-hmm.
As an added benefit, you're not going to get hit by a car. People are going to see you from a mile away and go like, whoa, I need to keep my distance from that motherfucker. Yes, Rika.
When you're riding, won't the wind from riding blow out the candles?
Yes, the obvious question.
Well, Rika, first of all, no, that simply won't happen.
Oh!
But if you're the kind of person who is concerned about that sort of thing, we do sell an extra attachment. It is the candelabra bike attachment shield. It's like a little bit of a windshield that will block the wind from it. I'm not selling that to you right now. I don't believe in upselling. I think that's rude.
This isn't Apple. We're not going to sell you a charger separately. This is Travel.
It's a complete package. It's so complete, it comes with a lighter light thing.
Trap, I think that's an earnest pitch, and so I'll give you 2 points. Grant.
All right, let me open this up.
You have until I cut you off to sell me doggos with spikes.
Sam, let me ask you a question. It's not what you're thinking.
Oh,
What's the best party you've ever been to?
probably just like, a friend's house with like a not overwhelming amount of people. Good music playing.
It was playing through stereo, right? You didn't have somebody sitting there playing an acoustic guitar.
Oh no, we just had that old-fashioned Spotify playlist going through an iPhone.
When you're at a party and somebody pulls out some instruments, all of a sudden they take over. The whole party becomes about them. Now, I think instruments are beautiful. I think a guitar on the wall makes wonderful decoration. I think a guitar in someone's hand is a weapon. It's a weapon of stealing attention and stealing focus. This drum set is the silencer, and we will sell it to you.
Grant, I love that justification for the existence of spiked bongos. Bongos, I was going to ask why have bongos at all, and your answer was it's decor.
Can you play us a little something?
Of course I can.
No.
Oh,
It's beautiful.
oh boy.
A full 3 points for you,
Grant!
Wow.
Mr. O'Brien. Rika, if you would do me the sincere privilege of opening up box number 3. You have until I cut you off to sell me song diapers.
Oh, there's a sample. Whoa, this is
That's
good.
huge. That's enormous. Oh my god.
Okay, Sam. It's not what you think. How old are you?
36.
That's not gonna stay that way.
I seem to get older every year.
I would argue that just because you get older doesn't mean you have to feel less young and sexy. Now, I don't know about you, but the older people in my life I know, they got a little pee-pee problems. They laugh too hard, they pee-pee. They cough too hard, they pee-pee. That's why they make Depends and stuff. But nobody wants to wear Depends. Nobody wants to wear the oops, I crop my pants kind of style adult diaper. They want to feel young. They want to feel hot. They want to feel 36 again. Flash forward. You're 75, Sam. Elaine goes, Sam, can't we go out dancing? And you go, no, Elaine, I might piss myself. And then you stay in for the whole night. Maybe for the rest of your lives. Rewind. Elaine goes, Sam, let's go out dancing tonight. And you go, let me suit up. You slip into a pair of sexy diaper thongs.
Rika's stop getting too horny.
Watch. A regular diaper can't stand up to the amount of pee-pee we're talking about. You barely saw that runoff, didn't you? That absorbed right in. You could be weak and juice from anywhere you want in this thing. It's going to absorb it right on up.
Is it going to absorb it right on up?
Trap layer upon layer.
Oh, it's like a puff pastry of feces.
Well, are you shitting in your pants or is it just like a little leakage?
A little leakage. There you go.
If you're shitting in your pants, I can't help you. You should go to the bathroom.
I like it. I think it's a good justification. I will give you 2 points.
Disgusting.
Mr. Trap, would you do me the favor of opening up box number 4?
Now I'll specify that I was told that box number 4 needs to be kept upright and refrigerated.
Disgusting.
I'm opening it. Oh my god. Awful.
A hot dog smoothie.
I see you stealing yourself for what you know is coming.
Sam, if you're like me, you're a busy man on the go. You're cruising on your candlelit bike through the hills of Transylvania.
Oh, yeah.
You don't always have time to prepare yourself a meal. You know, smoothies and Soylent, sort of slim fast meal substitutes.
Oh, sure.
It's always like fruit and greens.
Mm.
If you like the meat, fellas, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I like the meat.
Rika,
No.
you're gonna want that fast, easy meal you can drink on your bike. That also gives you the delicious flavor, the all-American flavor of hot dog.
Mm.
Yes, Grant.
Would you take a sip?
Of course I would, Grant. I believe in the hot dog smoothie. I believe in it like I believe in America. Sure, it's gone through some lumps, it's had some hard times, but I think in the end, Americans is really turned uptight. I'm desperately trying to open this mouth hot dog smoothie. The promise of hot dog smoothie.
I don't know.
2 whole wieners in there. It's like a tea to make sure that you get the fresh, delicious taste of hot dog in every sip.
The hot dogs are not ground up into it. They're placed.
Oh, some of them are, but it's like when you would put a pineapple on a pina colada glass or a delicious pickle on a Bloody Mary. It's the fine, delicious taste
Oh, no.
of hot dog. It's thick. It's creamy. It's the saltiest thing you've ever tasted. I'm flashing back now to summer days in the backyard grilling on the 4th of July. I'm watching the baseball games, and just in sip, you can feel as the hot dog gently slides against your lips.
Oh,
That is the flavor of summer. That is the flavor of America.
a full 3 points for you. That brings us back to Mr. O'Brien. Grant, will you open up box number 5?
I will.
You have until I cut you off to sell me a Friends DVD, but it's just the credit sequences.
I'm going to be very earnest. One of my favorite parts about Friends is the credit sequences, and I'm not kidding. There's sketch comedy, really. They are usually outside of the story, or at the very least, like a third beat on the B plot. It doesn't have any of the like drama that I don't actually care about on Friends. They're short, they're to the point. They're why the cutaways on Family Guy works. I know I see a lot of hands raised.
Is this not just the text, or is it the joke that it ends on with the text over it?
I think that Grant has actually like caught me here in a technicality that makes his pitch better, which is in my mind, of course, this was merely credits, but the credits sequences of Friends are codas and are jokes. And because Grant is familiar enough with Friends, the series, to know that and actually enjoys them, this is a very good sell.
I guess I wonder if your focus on the sharp jokes at the end is taking too much credit away from the assistant editors and the gaffers, and
That's
you
true.
seem to be, I think, giving them short shrift.
Hey, Trap.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Whoa.
If they wanted to work in show business, they should have been hot enough to be on camera.
Interesting. We stopped recording and my entire crew is quit.
Wow.
I guess I have another follow-up question, Grant.
Yeah, what do you got?
Do you think that this will run into any issues with the fact that it's a DVD and almost no one has a DVD player anymore?
I will give you 2 points, Grant. Good job catching me on the technicality. Reka, I think that's with you for box number 6.
Yes.
A pun dictionary.
Now, Sam, let me ask you something.
Don't do it.
What's your favorite party you've ever been to?
Ooh, good question.
Well, I think that, my favorite parties are kind of low-key, maybe a dozen people hanging out, listening to music.
You strike me as someone who's unpopular at parties currently. Yeah.
Harsh and not untrue.
Introducing the complete English dictionary of puns. Whereas you cannot judge a book by its cover. We can judge our friends by their covers, and your cover is all wrong, Sam. You've got boring guy written all over you. I want to give you the prowess of a wordsmith, okay? So give me any word that you think you might find in here.
Well, I guess there's a lot of alcohol at parties, so why not, booze?
Yays or booze, Sam? Which do you want people to shout at you at a party? Because right now you're getting all sorts of booze and not the fun kind. Let's say you're heading over to the snack table. You see a little platter of little Italian pastries. Wow, what a fancy party. And you go, a platter of Italian pastries. This can only be a party catered by you. The host is laughing with joy. They're going, I thought Sam sucked. And yes, the other person goes, no, Sam is cool. How yourself to this tome. Your new table of contents says cool guy, awesome guy, fun guy.
Well done, Reka. Harshly personalized, but not wrong. I will give you 2 points for that performance, which means it's time for our first minigame. The points headed into our minigame are Trap with 5, Great 5, Break with 4. Players, it's time for logos. This time a twist on our usual format. These are shameful logos. Logos that you really shouldn't know.
No.
Players, what do you think about this logo? That's Reka first.
You can't use that, Sam. That's the Reddit logo.
That is indeed the Reddit logo. Well done, Reka. Players, what do you think about this logo? Reka again.
You can't use that logo, Sam. That's Harry Potter.
It is indeed Harry Potter. Remember when it was simple to be a Harry Potter fan?
Yes.
Players, what do you think about this logo? That's Trap.
You can't use that, Sam. That's Postmates. And that guy needs a little candelabra on his bike, too.
I knew something was wrong with that as I was putting a little cape on my suited self.
Mm.
Players, what do you think about this logo? Reka.
You can't use that logo because it's NASCAR?
It is NASCAR. Well done, Reka. Players, what do you think about this logo? That was Trap.
Sam, you can't use that one. It's too close to the Bravo TV logo.
It is too close to the Bravo TV logo. Well done, Trap. Players, what do you think about this logo? That's Reka.
I'm sorry, you can't use that because that's the Strawberry Pop-Tarts logo.
That is the Strawberry Pop-Tarts logo. Players, what do you think this logo could possibly be? That was Grant.
Ah, shit.
You can't use that logo, Sam. That's too close to the Goosebumps by R.L. Stein logo.
No.
Not
you
just
can't.
R.L. Stein, Grant.
Furious.
Reka.
You can't use that. That's too close to the Rick and Morty logo.
Yeah.
It is too close to Rick and Morty.
Hey, Rick and Morty, you can't use that logo. That's too close to the Goosebumps by R.L. Stein logo.
Honestly, yes.
Players, what do you think about this logo? Trap again.
That is too close to the Marlboro logo.
That is correct. It is too close to...
Smooth smoke takes the Marlboro.
Oh,
Yeah, that would be like riding the horse to Montana like a lung full of Marlboro.
Players, what do you think about this logo? That's Grant.
You can't use that, Sam. That's too close to the Pornhub logo.
Of all the ones for you to get, Grant, that
By
makes
R.L. Stein.
very on brand. Players, what do you think about this logo? Rick?
You can't use that, Sam. That's the Joe Rogan show logo.
Wait, that's not the specific title.
It's the Joe Rogan Experience, technically, Rick.
It's more than a
I
podcast.
think I should get a point because I don't listen to this shit.
Neither do I.
And Trap is fucking obsessed with it.
It's always going on.
They get like some interesting thinkers on there.
Players, what do you think about this logo? Trap.
Sam, you can't use that. That's too close to the 4chan logo.
It is too close to the 4chan logo, Trap. What do you think about this logo?
Ah, shit.
Reka.
You can't use this logo. This is the logo for the best streaming service on earth. It's called Dropout.
This isn't a logo for HBO Max.
You can 100% use that logo.
I can. Well done to all 3 of our players.
When the Marlboro logo was up there, I thought I'd do a fun visual joke and exhale a bunch of smoke. And the moment kind of passed and the joke didn't really land. And the only thing I had to smoke was a weed vape, so I also got a little stoned. So
Your reflexes were a little off.
that's why it's now a little behind the 8 ball.
I can't believe mid-episode you got a little stoned. Crazy.
These scores headed into round 2 are Trap with 9, Grant with 6, Reka with 11. Players, you know the ring roll. I show you stock footage. You give me commercial VO over that stock footage, turning it from B-roll into a capital A advertisement.
Now I'm the best at that.
Oh my God, Grant.
Trap, we'll start with you. 3, 2, 1.
Birthdays. They seem to come every year. They just never stop coming. So why not enjoy it for once in your life? Get rid of those sad feelings of growing old. Enjoy your birthday. Enjoy the happiness. Enjoy family with hugs. Yes, hugs. For too long, have hugs been given away for free. Weird, crappy hugs. You never know if they're going to be tight enough or weirdly limp, but with Johnson & Johnson brand hugs, these are the finest hugs. Carefully curated, handcrafted hugs. The perfect level of tightness, the perfect amount of holding, the perfect hug for you and your loved ones. Johnson & Johnson hugs. Hold on tight.
Wow.
Well done. I like the tagline. A little unclear how a Johnson & Johnson hug might be distributed.
Listen, I'm not a supply chain guy, all right? I'm just the ideas guy here, all right?
Sure, totally. We'll say 2 points for you. Grant, can we have a quick word before we begin?
Sure, of course.
Last time, you threw this game with a silly VO that was in no way an actual
I
advertisement.
don't think I actually understood what I was doing last time. I was kind of like the voice of the characters rather than a VO. So that was my mistake, and I do apologize.
Okay, here we go.
I'm wearing a sweater. I'm wearing a sweater. I think my biceps look good. I don't. I'm your friend. Wait a minute, for cheerleaders. Hey, if I'm gonna bend over to have a cheerleader to do a little cheer for everybody, it's gonna look like I'm gonna fancy. Yeah, Dove soap has really got the thing to make sure that I can be picked up by everybody. Yeah, I'm really excited to be picked up too because I'm so clean. Ooh, I'm gonna do some spots.
Oh,
I hope that was okay, Sam. I want to play the game right.
that's 1 point for Grant. Rick, it's your go. 3, 2, 1, and action.
Lines. Lines at the grocery store can get you down. Feeling like it's just too crowded in there. Maybe there's not enough space. God, too many people, right? Well, rest assured that at the farmer's market version of Stop and Shop, those crowds are going to be big food lovers just like you. No more just sorting through crappy produce with hundreds of other people. No. At the farmer's market version of Stop and Shop, we have the most artisanal versions of everything we have at Stop and Shop. Yeah, those oranges, they're not artificially inflated to be giant. Take a selfie at our farmer's stand and walk through our perfume aisle with handmade perfumes from our artisanal soap makers. Farmer's market Stop and Shop. For the shopper that cares.
So an improvement on the normal Stop and Shop.
Yeah, it's Stop and Shop Plus.
Yeah, Rick, I'll take it. Sure, 2 points for you. Bringing us back to Trap. This is about to get kind of surreal.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Smoke. From the dawn of time, man has feared smoke. For where there is smoke, there is fire. Billions of dollars have been wasted on the smoking industry. Lies. Lies that they feed our children. Lies that they feed addicts. 1,000 cigarettes, cascading down a mountain of waste and fury and unhealthfulness. Give up smoking today.
Wow, Trap, pretty impressive. Quickly turning that imagery into something.
This isn't that far from the truth. No, stop. Stop, you have to turn away from smoke.
Trap, I will award you 3 points for that impressive display.
Oh.
Now, Grant, this would be the moment to turn again and give me something really impressive.
Sure, I need the points.
3, 2, 1.
I've got eyes. I can't see out of them very well, and I sure would like a pair of glasses because I've got earrings but nothing to see out of. Boy, if I wasn't so blind, I'd be able to see that I wasn't in the middle of a big gray void. I sure would love some Warby Parker glasses. Warby Parker, you're paying me today. I want to be able to see the background. Woo! Whoa! Whoa! My eyes.
I'm just imagining we now cut to Grant, like John Hamm and Mad Men, sitting in the boardroom with the Warby Parker executives.
They all stand up and clap one at a time. Grant, that was a little bit more the direction I was looking for,
Really?
but still only 1 point for you. Bring up. 3, 2, 1.
2020 has made you feel lost. Like you don't have anywhere to turn. Like there's maybe light at the end of the tunnel, but you're not sure. If you feel like you've been wandering through the endless labyrinth that has been this year, try Zoloft. Zoloft prescription antidepressant medication can help be the lantern in the labyrinth maze of your mind. It can help illuminate the dark streets of anxiety, terror, and depression. Zoloft. Let it be your light.
Reka, super impressive. And speaking on behalf of someone on a new anxiety medication, it is the best.
Hey, that was a little off character for me. I'm Alexa Pro Girl.
Yeah, I think the full 3 points to you too. You know, this is a close game. Unfortunately, not particularly close with Grant. That being said, we do have a long taglines game coming up next.
Ooh.
And Grant typically does very well in this
That's true.
particular game.
Sam, I do well in every part of that.
The points headed into our final round are Grant with 8, Trap with 14, Reka with 16. The game once again players his taglines. And if that sounds familiar, well, look, it's hard with every episode of Game Changer to think different.
Apple.
Excuse me, I was buzzed in first, and it's Apple.
That's how the game started.
All alone in my home during the pandemic with the rest of the company run and trying to come up with games we can do over video conference. I can sometimes feel my brain beginning to snap, crackle. That was Grant.
Rice Krispies treats. Rice Krispies. Rice Krispies. Yeah, I said Rice Krispies before I said treats, and that's true. And that's a fact.
I'll give it to you, Grant. You know, I take long walks through the neighborhood to come up with ideas. You know, I'll bring my notepad with me because I gotta catch them all. That was Reka.
That's Pokemon.
When you get really focused, you develop this, like, it's so funny. It's like, you're so tense, but you could not be less interested in what you're saying.
Well, it's very funny for the viewer at home. We're all looking at our phones because that's how we buzz in, but I'm sure it looks like we're all just so distracted.
It's Pokemon.
It is Pokemon. That's a point for you. You know, more recently, though, we started to do these, the Game Samers. And Game Samers have saved my life. They're easy, breezy, beautiful. That's right.
Cover girl?
That is correct. Writing a new episode of Game Changer can take me all day. But writing this tagline spin, it just took me like 15 minutes. Reka.
15 minutes you can save with Geico.
That's correct.
Is that the
Is that the
time?
time?
With 15 minutes you can save more on your purchase with Geico. Right.
Now, I realize I might be putting too much pressure on myself. You know, the goal with this series, it's not to be original necessarily. It's just to be entertaining, right? I mean, that's the ultimate driving machine. Yes.
Mercedes-Benz is the thing that you said.
Not Mercedes-Benz.
No, Grant, it's BMW.
It is BMW. Now, I'll admit it, some Game Changer episodes are better than others. I don't plan on repeating the underbaked episodes. No, just the ones that are finger-looking good.
You're talking about KFC.
I am talking about KFC.
Chicken bias.
You know, an okay game can dry up fast, but a good game is good till the last drop.
Maxwell House or Folgers. It's one of those. Folgers.
No, Graham.
Oh, God damn it.
Is that Maxwell House?
It's Maxwell. Oh, no.
Thank you, Grant. I was actually going to say Folgers.
It's going great.
An okay game loses its sheen over time, but a diamond is forever.
I know that's in my head somewhere. A diamond is forever. De Beers?
It is De Beers.
Ah.
Well done, Grant.
Ah.
Sure, I get it. The episode you're watching has all familiar components, you know, lettuce, tomato, veggie burger. And at some point, you'll want me to think outside the bun.
You're talking about Taco Bell.
I am indeed. That's a point for Trap. You're thirsty for original episodes, too. And I want to obey your thirst. Grant.
Mountain Dew?
No.
Oh, God.
Sprite.
Sprite it is.
Oh, that's so bad.
I'll still do those episodes and Game Samers and stuff in between. And as we do more of the show, it'll turn into a proper multicolor spectrum of episode types. And I'm hoping that you'll taste the rainbow.
Skittles.
Skittles is correct. That does it for this game. The scores at the end of our episode are Grant with 10, Reiko with 20, and Trap with 20. We have a tie. I'm going to ask each of you to pick something off the winner menu.
There's a right answer to this.
Wait, what is it?
The acupressure man.
What are you talking about?
Don't you want to lay down and get some acupressure?
What? Let's do that Gold Belly.
What's it going to be for you, Reiko?
I think I'm gonna do $100 in gold.
I am sorry, Grant. You're going to have to pick something off of the loser menu.
Oh, boy. What do I take? I'll take a sincere compliment.
Aw.
Aw.
You have a staggering ability to make people feel comfortable. Perhaps more than like 98% of people I meet. You put people at ease with your presence because you are so warm.
Yeah.
and so kind.
Thank you. You know, that's so much better than acupressure, man.
That does it for us here at Game Changer. I'm Sam Reich, reminding you that Game Changer is available to sponsor for a $25 CPM and guaranteed 75K views and multiple discounts, up 30%. Good night.
Bye.